Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We're resuming the action on the 12th hole. Let's make a move. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. This putt from around 18 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Yeah, that one's looking good.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
A bit too much pace on that one. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That gets the job done. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. That'll help make a big move. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Let's begin the 14th. Well, that's a handy shot. There was a big impact for a lot of players playing alongside Tiger Woods. They almost got sort of, spooked by the occasion. Why was that?
More than anything else, it's the fact that they're playing in front of more people than they ever had in their life before. And this rings true for, I think, every single player out there, whether it was Ernie Els, Vijay Singh, anybody from that era. You had more eyeballs on you at that moment than anybody else because Tiger carried the biggest crowd every single tournament. So sometimes it would be uncomfortable, even for the most accomplished players out there. Some of them will tell you, no, it wasn't a big deal, but I can promise you it got their attention, and it probably helped them in a certain sense because when you played in front of that many people, Luke, you wanted to focus. You wanted to put your best foot forward because there is no worse feeling in the world than going out and laying an egg in front of 30,000 people. I can promise you that. That's why I enjoyed playing with them, because when you went out there, you knew you had to play well. You didn't want to embarrass yourself in front of all those people.
Wonderful shot. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par fours. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Going with the 4-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down?
Damn it, dude.
And he needs this to save par. Ooh, you like me and thought that had a chance? Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. 16th, the last of the par threes on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt, to say the least.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Second shot here on the 16th. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Sitting at 3 over for the day. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
This one looks to be slightly offline here.
Dude, my ass.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And it's time to recap that play.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
This shot from around 210 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
She's gonna go for a roll.
This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Oh, you know you want to.
The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And as they finish up their round, they find themselves in 6th place on the leaderboard.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 rounds to go. Should be fun.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds.
Yeah, on some real shit. A shout out to my son, Sebastian. I love you, kid. This for you, bro.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the first. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, good look at birdie here. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods. Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the course with the live action. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently has a share of second place. Teeing off now on this par 3.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Just didn't drop. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Sitting at 2 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
No, fuck.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. Currently tied for 3rd. Is that what they had in mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And a little slide down the standings after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots, and now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Ooh, no.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 6th. This one should find the rough. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, how about that one? And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And here we are with the third shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. There it is. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that one just missed the hole. He's currently sitting in 6th position.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 7. That's not the outcome they were after.
The fade didn't come to their aid. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Ricky Fowler as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. This is one of those long par 5s. Good luck.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Going for less club here.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Nice recovery there.
Such soft hands.
Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
It's got a chance. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with the 3rd shot. That's the hands of a surgeon.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Time to catch up with the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
Third shot now.
That's nicely judged, that shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. That was a gallant attempt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup. He's got this for his par.
That's disappointing. Just accept the bogey and move on. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Just hoping for an outcome now. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This one looking really good.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That got a little out of control, I think.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Getting ready to play their third. That's a touch of class.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. He finds himself in a share of eighth. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This one is headed to the right. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Didn't that look good for a long time? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Was on a good line. Okay, let's head to the next. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This would be a great up and down. How close was that to going down? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Come on, don't be shy.
Oh, so close. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Sitting at 8 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Ooh, well, that shot took some serious skill. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Lining up from the sand now. And here we are with the third shot. This one's for birdie. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that will do it for this player today. So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens over the final 36.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
You know who likes top 10s? Dick Clark. Dick Clark loves top 10s, but right now, this player does not. So they are going to have to absolutely get it done over the next couple of rounds.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And a par putt awaits him. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
He's in a share of 9th place. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that was flushed. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Well, this should be unpredictable. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Setting up miles from the hole. Oh, that one was zooming past the hole. This is their 5th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
Take this one away.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
They're going to need binoculars from back here to even see the hole.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, so close. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Bit too heavy-handed there. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
I tell you, you can't trust a putter. It's betrayed him all day long and finally gives him some kindness.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Yeah, that was tricky with that wind. Great shot there.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ooh. A par putt on the table. Now plus 11 overall. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And here we are with their 4th. How close was that to going down?
No. No, 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 no.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That'll sting a bit. And this one is for bogey. And there it is. And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Can they get a little ground draw here? That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. He's in a share of 15th. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 5.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? Playing their 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, you like the look of those hands.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, Happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is what they have left for par here.
Ooh, right by the hole. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Wow, that was handy holing out from there.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
That dog will hunt.
And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, what a great stroke. It's fair to say that putt got away from them, didn't it? An opportunity to make their par. Ah, that's
What
frustrating.
the fuck?
Here's their 6th shot. Wow. Oh, what a shot. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. From about 100 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Sitting at 12 over for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
Ooh, that almost went down. He has this putt to save his par. Yeah, he'll take that. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently enjoying first place in this one. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. And this putt to move into the top 10. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Quality shot, that one. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Time now for the 4th shot. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looking good so far.
That's a good putt to make, that one. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee. Well struck. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Just didn't drop. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And that's it for today. Okay, Rich, just around to play now. What an exciting finish we've got coming up.
Yeah, so far, 54 good holes of action. Hopefully 18 more to come tomorrow.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam in the booth as we get another week of this FedEx Cup race going. Rich, what a week we've got ahead.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, this should affect the ball flight. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's that by 10. This is nasty.
13 feet to the hole. Oh, just missed. And this putt coming up for his par.
Looking better.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 3 feet to go here to the hole. He finds himself in a share of 13th. We've arrived at a par 4. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Oh, so close. Just a short putt remaining here. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Getting ready to play their third. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Currently 14 over par for the event. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
What are we looking at here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Great looking shot, this. And he's safely on the green. Ooh. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This is important. Big par putt here.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. He finds himself in a share of 15th position. Here we are at the 6th hole.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. And here we are with the 3rd shot. They're still...